Here is how I tried to make bread, but I failed. Imagine someone that's never made bread before and suddenly he went to make sardine bread. What a shame. The bread was so ugly. The bread couldn't stand well. But then I decided to try again without the sardine this time. Even though it still doesn't look like what I wanted, but it still came out good. My mission was to make agege bread, but this one started looking like bread that was mixed with tea. Ojusi gbami tea fúnra mi. But at the end of the day, it actually still tasted like bread, but a very thick bread. But anyways, all the ingredients will be listed in the caption. But then I started with flour, then I went in with sugar and salt, then yeast because it has to rise. I went in with evaporated milk. Also, you can use powder milk if you like. I almost forgot, but I added vanilla essence. And lastly, I added water. The bread wasn't that hard to make actually. But the problem was I don't know the quantity of flour to put in the pan. And I don't know the amount of heat to apply on the bread in the oven because I was using gas oven. So it was stressful. But let's move on. You actually need your dough to be matched and smooth. Also, make sure you add butter because I almost forgot to add butter. I actually expected my dough to swell very well, but it didn't swell enough. But anyways, I had to do the rest. So I cut the dough into two because I only have two pans. It was very sticky, so I added flour and mixed it together, then roll. Even though I was still rolling it, it was still sticky and stressful. Just two pieces of bread I'm making. It was so stressful. All of a sudden, I started pitying people in the bakery because those people be doing a lot of work and they produce more than 100 bread in a day. But after rolling, I added some oil on it. You can use butter if you want. Then I added it in my pan. After adding it to the pan, I let it swell again for another 45 minutes. After that, I had to put it in my oven and it actually came out good. Remember, I said I was trying to make agege bread, but I failed. First trial, I failed. Second trial, I failed. But I believe the third one would be amazing. But I don't understand. The bread kept getting burnt. And honestly, that was so annoying. Anyways, not bad. I'm giving myself 5 over 10. But the first sardine bread was 1 over 10. But anyways, I made some tea, to flush it down.